All right, we're back. Okay. Let's put up Disco Elysium on the full screen. Oh jeez. Oh gosh. Oh jeez, guys. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh jeez, Rick. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. We just got through the Ruby part. Yeah, I'm a little bummed. I think there was more to do with the phasmids or something. But we got through a decent amount of that. I'd be curious what the other general... Let me look at my diary, see if I can figure out the other general thing. We just started recording. Merble said that there were a couple of things that were to be done before the end game. Return to the whirling after the whole instigator debacle. Someone there has something to answer to. Interesting. Yeah, we've done a bunch. Let's see. What other things are there? Evrart and Joyce had more stuff, political side quests, and a phone call with the X something. Ah, I see. Okay, all right. Well, good to know. Well, if we missed it, we missed it, and if we haven't missed it, then we'll get the opportunity to come back and deal with that. So it says we want to return to the whirling. Probably true. Dang. Interesting. It's funny. I spent a lot of weeks being like, oh man, it'll be fun to play this game or that game once we're done, and now that we're close to done, I'm not as excited about it. Although... whether or not close to done means...
now is the time!
Whether or not close to done means, like, almost there, or there's still, like, 10 hours to go. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Now is the time. The time for what?
Oh, you will see. It feels like the tie is rubbing itself against your chest, like a cat in heat.
I could probably finish it today. That would be wild, Merbles.
First the spirits! The blue medicinal spirits! Grab the bottle and uncork it! It is time to unleash... the other world.
Wait, right now? A woman just died. Do you think now is a good time to party? Good question.
Bratan, life and death are inseparable. There's a party when you're born, a party every year to celebrate that birth, and a party when you're put in the ground.
Yeah? What's the problem here?
Why shouldn't there be a party when you die? And besides, this isn't even about that. You have no idea what this is about. This is gonna be so off the hook. It's gonna be off all hooks.
You know, we haven't done any alcohol or any drugs this entire playthrough. I think we're gonna stick to not doing that. You know what? I'm done with this crazy talking necktie bullshit.
But Bratan, no! Please uncork it! I can make it good again!
Necktie, you and I are done, both professionally and as friends. Be gone! End the tie. This is kind of sad.
The lifeless necktie looks like a colorful intestine of some dead animal. Oily, alien, and otherwise disgusting. What could have driven a man to wear something so repulsive around his neck?
Seems you'll never learn the answer to that question.
Yeah. I'm sure there was cool stuff on the other side, but I want to be true to who we've been playing through as. And I can always go back and figure out what the other stuff was some other time. I'm sure there are countless playthroughs where people do all the cool stuff. But I've got to be me. Mel's in the background doing math. Every once in a while I'm going to be tempted. What's back there? It's just another human. Oh yeah, 9-4. How's the rest of your week been, by the way? Okay, what else was in our thing? Fallen Pants from Kuno, booze, smokes, nope. Figures, no thank you. We'd have to find a tape, let's see. Oh yeah, we want to stop by Kim's car and figure out whether or not we're La Puta Madre's peony. Or, peon, not peony. We're not a flower. We are anything but a flower. But we might be somebody's peon, so we should probably figure that out. Down the coast. You know, there are parts of... oh, let's check it out.
The trap is full of locusts, but they seem weak and unhealthy. A few lie on their backs with their legs twitching. Still, no phasmid. Poor things.
Is that how all the traps are? We're going to detour here for a minute. I want to see if all the traps are like that. It shouldn't take that long. They're just in a little loop, and then we'll come back around. I have to know. I feel like we're running out of time here. I think it was up here. It's like all the way up on the coast, and then there's one by the church, and there's one like down and to the left. Yeah, alright. Bustling and bustling. It's interesting, like this probably wouldn't bug me that much if I were playing the game, but it is weird to oh yeah. Let's check this out. This is a red check to open this thing. Which I think is like
an old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
Alright, let's min-max our interfacing, as we always do. So we're already wearing the interfacing gloves. So we just gotta check our way through like we always do. Man, there's a lot going on in this game. I can see why people come back and rewatch it. Lots of interesting pieces. It's also wild that they keep giving you clothes, just like the entire time, you know? You just never run out. Seems like we're good. Let's make sure we don't have any negative interfacing here. Nah, we're good. We're just gonna have to roll double sixes here.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot.
All right.
The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
All right. What we were doing last time to get things to go well is we'd brace ourselves like we were getting ready to do like a heavy lift. So like a...
You rattle the handle a bit, then push on the door with all your weight. It does not budge. Not only is it locked, it's also jammed shut.
Oh, good. 9-4 had texted me. Huh, the door's shut tight. How can we get in there?
We don't get in there.
What do you mean? We get into, like, everywhere.
Frankly, you're just going to have to accept the fact that you can't get in through every single door.
I'm not going to accept this. The door could be part of the investigation.
Relax. No one's hiding in there. If we can't open it, others can't either. And thus they can't get in.
He looks at the door with a rueful smile. That's good thinking, Kim. Alright, back around to the traps. Let's keep holding tab so we can see. There we go, we would have gone too far.
Just dead and dying locusts. And this poor...
Alright, so they're not there. Gotta check this side of the church. Move around so painfully slow. I always forget the topography of this side of the map. We're in the church. We haven't been in there for a while. That's a cool little subplot, though. I enjoyed that. Here's this. And these guys were here. Oh, there's no bugs on this.
A few locusts trudge along the wall of the trap. The rest are piled in a heap in the corner, dead. No phasmid anywhere.
Oh yeah, sure, Myrtle.
Poor things.
I'm here for the suggestions. It's just a few of us, and I don't take poorly to that. So.
The trap is filled with dead and dying locusts. Most of them aren't moving anymore. You still can't see a phasmid anywhere. Poor things.
Alright, back over to the telephone and then back over to the other side. We need to find out by calling our old people whether or not we were part of La Puta Madre. A peon of La Puta Madre. I think the phone's up here. Actually, no, it's not down up there. It's down here. But nonetheless, I can double click here and let Harry figure it out. Harry Dubois. Math? You miss it? I miss math.
I'm bad at it.
That's okay. Let me know if you need
pick
anything.
up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable.
Put 10 cents in and dial a random number 005-5117-912.
Calling. Still calling. Again? Seriously? Someone with a masculine voice picks up.
Hello, Gerard speaking.
Gerard? What a douche name. Change it. Change your name.
What are you, like 5?
A woman's voice shouts something in the background, and when Gerard speaks again, his voice is hushed.
Thanks for calling, asshole.
Phone hanging up. Disconnect tone.
Put 10 cents in and dial a random number 005-9977-313.
Calling. 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 Still calling. Still calling.
Stop calling me, man.
Someone picks up. The voice on the other end is slightly hysterical.
I'll get you your money, alright? I just need till tonight. Let me work.
Let's see. Who is this? Yes, but a slight change of plans. I want this delivered to the Whirling and Rags and Martinet. We could all be a bit kinder to each other, don't you think? Consider your debt paid, my friend. You seem to be in some sort of trouble. Maybe I can help you. I'm a police officer. Yo, guys, Twitch integration. Click it, baby. Tell me what you want. Except I think Merbles might be on Android, which is going to make it a little bit difficult for him or her. Oh, perhaps not. Because I'm guessing if I look at the viewers, there's only, I think, 3 of you guys. And I'm one of them. And Mel's one of them. So unless she's the one that voted. Are you the one that voted?
No.
Well then. That must be you, Merbles. Alright. Who is this?
You got the wrong number. Don't call here again.
Disconnect tone.
Dang, I should have had him deliver it to the Whirling and Rags. That would have been dope. A single. Let's see, the lieutenant is ready to move on now. Put 10 cents in and dial a random number 005-1111-313.
Calling.
I'm tired.
A man answers, fast this time. His voice is hoarse from cigarettes. You hear the typing in the background. What are you tired of?
Writing. I hate writing so much. But I have to get back to it.
The man disappears with a sigh. You do not hear the customary disconnect tone, just silence in the handset. The machine is still waiting for you to dial a number. Seems like it did not have time to swallow the coin. This sometimes happens. Lucky you, the call went too fast for the payphone to register. You can still make a new one without paying.
Interfacing, medium 10. Dial a random number with your eyes closed. 92%. We got this.
You close your eyes and put your index finger on the rotary dial, then pull down on the number, then move one up, and repeat the motion twice. Strange. This is not how you started before.
Just keep dialing.
414447. The rotary dial feels cold from the sea air.
Keep dialing.
1117361. Your fingers keep moving like a spider. Every time the ring rotates back with a little ring of metal, like a bell tolling.
There's more?
Yes. 451-67451. You are going deeper now, into some unknown place, far away from this island of matter and its telecommunication networks.
Finish it.
451. You have dialed God knows how many numbers. The headset has been waiting silently to relay a signal. Surely nothing can come of this, you think. But it does. A connection. An ultra-long distance call. Your ear fills with a crackle, the wash of a strange ocean full of white noise. A little bird starts ringing in there, not like the local calling tone before. No, a small ring in a cage of distortion, far away. A distant network of phones. Calling. Calling in the night. The saddest sound in the world. Both pitiful and terrifying. You feel your pulse rising with each ring. Calling still. Ringing by the bedside of a dark but capacious apartment with long windows. You know this to be true.
Oh no.
The handset starts slipping from your sweaty palm. Your breathing is heavy.
Long windows. How do I know that? Yeah, I think I know what we're doing.
You just do. And you know it is going to hurt.
Kim.
The lieutenant is too far away to hear your yelp. The sea wind blows.
Alright, let's try to hang it up. 3%. No way we get it.
You can't. Some strange force is keeping the headset glued to your hand. Your ear listening to the ring in the speaker. Calling, 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 calling still. Then the ocean breaks. Out of the depths, a woman's voice emerges. Small. The dearest thing you've ever heard.
What up, Nacho Man? Ain't you?
Hello?
She sounds sleepy. Hello, I want to die. Who is this? I can't tell you who I am. I have a secret plan to win mankind 3,000 years of peace on this planet. I have to be ominously vague. Proceed. Your voice is so beautiful. Goodbye. Hello. She hums, her voice warm from sleep.
Who is this?
Who is this?
Dora. Who is this? The connection is bad.
Oh, look at the posture of my dude here.
Dora. The name feels like a gift. A gift that was meant for you, to make it possible to live. And fight.
Your voice is so beautiful.
No. It's you, isn't it? It's you.
I can't tell you who I am. I have a secret plan to win mankind 3,000 years of peace on this planet. I have to be ominously vague.
You're not ominous, Harry. You're drunk.
You only have 2, maybe 3 things left to say before the change runs out.
I'm not drunk or high. I'm just hurt. Why does it hurt to talk to you?
Oh, God.
There's silence. It's heavy as tin. The white noise howls. Say nothing.
Do you know what time it is? It's so late here. It's 4 o'clock, Harry. I need to wake up in 2 hours.
I want to talk about me. Who am I? You sound like you would know me.
What do you want to talk about that we haven't talked about already?
This is bad. You feel your right hand on the handset cramping up with pain.
Where are you going in 2 hours? My heart hurts. I'm going to have a heart attack. That feels correct.
Oh no. Please stop. Please, let's just hang up.
Where are you? You sound like you're in another world.
I'm in Morova, sleeping.
Where are you going in 2 hours?
To work.
Say nothing.
No response, only a sigh. The connection crackles like burning paper. What are you doing to yourself right now?
Catastrophic damage is the answer.
You need to stop, Harry. You'll die.
Will I die? Do I keep going? Here, let's see what you guys think. You guys always have good thoughts in these trying times. I'm the law. I'm a detective. I'm doing a case. There's a hanged man. Okay, that's where we're going.
She does not answer anymore.
I'm gonna solve it. Doesn't matter. This case doesn't matter. It does. None of it matters. Not anymore. I'm gonna solve it. I'm gonna solve it.
Harry.
Disconnect tone. The machine ran out of money.
Man, he threw that phone. Put 10 cents in and dial the long phone number again. We're gonna keep going.
You
like I wanna
dial
see it.
the number again. 26 pulls of the rotary dial. The machine eats the coin, and a terrifying ocean of distance rustles in your ear. In the middle of it, a familiar ring. Small, distorted. Calling, calling. Calling, 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 calling. It looks like she doesn't want to pick it up, Harry. Stop scaring her. Come on, you know why.
Okay, let's leave her alone.
The headset lands in the cradle with a clank.
Put 10 cents in and dial the long phone number one more time. I feel like I just want to see what happens.
You dial the number again, as you've done many times. You remember it well now. 001 41 44 47 11 17 361 451 67 451 451. Calling. 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 Calling, 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 and calling for who knows how long, but no one answers. You need to insert more money to call again.
You want my money? Punch the phone.
The cold metal is hard and hurts your knuckles. You look at them, turning purple.
You want more money now, huh? You want fucking money? Punch the phone again. And I tell you, the 3D modeling here doesn't quite match what's going on. Again?
It didn't give you any fun for that money. Your hand is turning blue now. Blood drips to the ground.
Well, that was sad.
Bent metal. Broken glass. Your path lies strewn with the broken forms of everyday objects. You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter.
No, I'm just a disempowered individual trying to take my disempowerment out on everyday objects.
Look, there's a discarded milk carton on the floor. Why don't you destroy that, too?
Good idea. Fuck you, milk carton. This is all your fault.
Kudos.
Anti-object task force. See what's going on with that. Take a look at your hand. See how bruised they are? See those little scars? Let's, we need a new slot. Sure. We have so many skill points, it's wild. Okay. Back to town we go. Gotta take this flashlight out of my hand. You can talk to Joyce if you're still at the village. Joyce left the normal dock that she's in. She said she went down the coast. Is down the coast here? Like, can I find her at the fishing pier? Okay, cool. I haven't talked to her at the fishing pier yet. I'll go see what's up. Oh, here she is. Classic Joyce.
I'll just keep the Corda Lacey in the channel, if that's okay. It's too shallow near the pier.
She wins the mooring line around a post.
Aye, ma'am.
Wines.
And it's a jetty, by the way. Of course. Jetty. I prefer a good jetty to a pier any day. Jetty.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, detectives.
She fastens the end of the line around the post and straightens her back.
It's good to see you here. I only just arrived myself.
Man, it took her a long time to go a distance that we ourselves walked.
What brings you here, madame?
Nothing, really. I've had my eye on this jetty for weeks now, so I decided to investigate it personally. This cluster of buildings isn't on any of the official maps, as far as I can tell.
That. And she's also keeping an eye on you.
Have you been spying on us?
Spying has such a negative connotation. I did track your progress along the coast, however, and decided I would be better able to assist you from here. Then there's the matter of that little scamp in old lady clothes. She threatened to paint the cordelate red. Like blood, you see. Well, I like it the way it is. White.
What is this? Destruction of property? Hooliganism? Elder abuse? And who is this scamp, anyway?
Who is this scamp? Want me to look into it?
No need. Lillian and I are getting on much better, For one, she appreciates the concept of rent.
So how do you like it here?
How do I like it?
She casts her gaze towards the village. Slush melting on the cinder blocks. Construction work left half finished 10 years ago.
Water drips down eaves of eternite. The jetty below her feet creaks to the tune.
It's pornographically poor. The street has no name. All the men are dead or missing. And is that the carcass of a motor carriage over there?
She squints her eyes.
I'm surprised that woman hasn't put me to the sword yet. Maybe she will. You should ask your questions while you can.
Dark eyes survey the coast leading up to Martinez. Dull grey metal rests in her scabbard. A sword. The wind is too loud for her to hear.
Fortunately for you, madame, the RCM is on the scene.
Oh, Kim.
Real men, real politics, real thoughts in your head.
You're right to be scared this is all your fault. I don't really know that it's her fault. These people seem to choose to live like this. Try not to be scared. This is just how the real city looks.
Oh, I'm not frightened, officer. I'd never...
She leans against the railing, looking up at the grey sky.
Above you, there forms a quilt of altocumulus clouds, twisting into each other. The wind tugs and stretches them over the bay. Their cloud shadows slide over the ruins of Revachol West. Wherever they pass, the temperature drops slightly, but perceptibly. It's early spring, and the rains are coming. An officer enters a low hut of stone and wood. Inside, weapons are piled against the walls. Rifles with splintering stocks, and swords, tens, if not hundreds. They're antiques, says Lieutenant John, the archetype McCoy, to his partner. They're digging them up from the catacombs now, fixing them. Old caches from the Revolution. The children carry them up. Come May, the streets will be flooded. Outside, the wind rattles the loose hatches, flooded with cheap weapons in angry hands.
Have I told you how they discovered this place?
This fishing village?
No, they're in Celindian, Isola.
No, you haven't told me how they found it.
Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. 50 years of occupation have left these people in an oblivion of poverty.
45% is around where I operate. Things are getting better, though.
I knew you would sympathize. Most Revacholians will never know what this place means. Our home. This island of matter. Or why they were ferried over in the first place. Remind me to tell you one day. For now, how can I assist you in this new location?
Tell me now. We have time.
Do we?
Doesn't look like he does.
I hear you have singled out a suspect and are in pursuit. This is cause for cautious optimism. I would not want to delay you.
This story, she will tell it only before she leaves Martinez, at the very end of her stay.
Maybe there is something else I can assist you with, while you're hot in pursuit.
Show your badge. I found my badge, by the way.
By love, you did.
She inspects the piece of blue plastic, her eyes scanning from left to right.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Frater Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious. What can I help you with, Lieutenant Frater?
I don't know that we have a whole lot to say to her right now, do we? Here, I'll click the button. Maybe Merbles can help me to remember. The things, yeah, probably stuff to do with the tattoos. Oh, dealing with the Vart again, okay. She nods with well-contained curiosity.
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
Actually, this is not Everett related, but I tracked down a suspect.
The lieutenant narrows his eyes. I do not think that's a good idea.
That's great. For the investigation, I mean.
Kim doesn't want me to say it. I like being buddies with Kim. That's really all I can say about that.
Naturally. I completely understand. But you mentioned something about Mr. Clare? Or something in conjunction with the Union, even. I might have gotten the wrong idea, but...
Curiosity for the Union burns brighter in her than curiosity for the case.
Let's conclude. Yeah, I haven't been able to deal with much of the Union
Of course, Detective.
at
You
all.
can always drop by later, should something come up. Now,
Maybe we have to go talk to Everard. Let's go try that. See how that goes.
Stop. Now. It is time.
For what?
Crisis. Death. You can feel it in your blue soul.
What am I supposed to do?
Be prepared. Wield Ruby's double-barreled pistol. What a shitty gun. But it's better than nothing.
Fight with my bare hands if I have to.
It would be better if you didn't have to. It's not just your own life that will be at stake.
Geez, you're right. Stuff is getting serious, Marbles. And we have a bullet somewhere in here. Don't we? Tools? We have a bullet that we can... I've got 2 bullets. Okay, it just tells me how many bullets I have and if I have any keys. Okay, alright. I thought I had to equip it.
I'm all out of shits to give, Loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
There's a feverish gleam in his eyes. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through. All right? Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, Loincloth shit fuck.
Kim, what is going on here? Shh. The lieutenant raises his left hand.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
the Kypt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Corty.
Yeah, I was trying to find Cordy earlier, and he like only shows up like with the Union, with the like striking people at the docks. It's wild.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
There is music, but I'll turn it up. Better? It's a little loud, but we can do it.
He is facing overwhelmingly superior firepower, and he knows it.
Peaceful.
Who's rude Hohenlohen? It sounds like the armored figure is weeping. Yeah, who is this?
Fuck, there's a third one. How did we miss something like this?
The lieutenant points to the helmeted figure. Yeah, I didn't know it either.
The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there.
What do we do?
My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
The big one is the mercenary at the gates.
If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first.
Good to know.
A sound strategy. He's the leader.
We're out of time. This is...
The Mercenary Tribunal.
I feel like I exhausted on so many of the options that I had. How is this happening now? Stop. This is the police. Get between them. Yeah, let's get between them.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
He licks his lips, waving his gun at the crowd. Losing his balance for a moment, he staggers backward.
I think he's calmed down a bit. No, he didn't. He's about to open fire.
No, he's calming down. I can talk to him.
You can't think that way now. This is serious.
Pig fuck!
The voice from beneath the helmet interrupts your thoughts. You only make out the last word. Say nothing. Cross your arms. I like that.
You.
Courtenaire turns his bloodshot eyes to you.
You're probably gonna get killed too. I think I'm gonna kill you. I didn't think I had it in me to kill a cop.
To your left, you hear the lieutenant cock his gun.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Suddenly, your fingers holding the grip of a gun that has just taken a life tingle. Go for it, it seems to say. Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out first. Get under his skin. Peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have, then move down from that. Please.
Fascinating. Wow. This is so wild. This is so high leverage. Alright, we're probably going to have to play through our first break. We're probably going to have to get this through. Let's see. Who is that? I didn't know that you had a third guy.
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude, the killer. Owen Cloven. He doesn't talk much.
All of you cunts inside out.
What was that, Rude?
Rip you open.
The killer.
The gunner. The raddest. The killer.
Points to the figure clad entirely in ceramic armor. You can level up while in dialogue, by the way, in case you want it. That's good to know, because Lord knows I have fucking 9 skill points left to apportion. This is good to know.
What do you think he does?
He kills?
Smart loincloth. He fucks natives up. Soldier of the apocalypse style.
Oh, interesting. Listen, they didn't do it.
Yeah? Who did then?
It was Ruby, right? Probably. Well, she doesn't have an alibi. Don't think it was Titus, because he was down at the bar, like he said that it wasn't. It would be really surprising were it Klassia. Although, why? Oh, no, it makes sense if it were Ruby.
Yeah? Who the fuck is Ruby?
Puts his hand on the gun.
A suspect. Ruby is a suspect we chased down on the coast. She was hiding.
She killed herself, but I know she did it.
You think I'm fucking stupid? What if I just shot one of your pals here, right now? Huh? Go ahead. Tell me about some cunt who killed herself one more time.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't decide who...
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her.
58%. Okay. It was logic, right? Oh, let's double check that. Yeah, it's logic. Alright, let's go ahead and level up. We got a bajillion of these points. 72%. Red check can't be retried. Think. Think! Why doesn't he believe me?
Your mind grinds to a halt.
Failure.
All you can see is the revolver in the man's armored hand, swaying, pointed at her. You move your mouth like a fish gasping for air.
No, she wasn't even there. Pulls the trigger. A plume of smoke erupts from the muzzle.
The shot rings in your ears, a low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy Boys yell something.
This is going poorly.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
The woman grabs her left side. She's down. Her white shirt soaks blood red around her abdomen. She gasps for air.
Fuck this!
The man starts pulling something out of from his pocket.
Gene! Cancel Lizzie! Now!
Talk about the hangman. He had blue eyes. 92%. We got this.
Dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth. He has to start it.
Who are you, Cordy?
Sergeant Major Raoul Cortiner, reporting in to burn this fucking mud hut to the ground.
He points at the whirling in rags.
Corty. Cortana. Major Raoul Corty Cortana. Friends with Lely. Raoul and Lely.
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer. You're all sentenced to death by lead.
He had blue eyes, didn't he, your colonel?
Baby blue, yeah. Like someone fucked up and put a baby's eyes on a grown man.
He smiles, pulling his face in a strange way.
It was creepy, but bitches like that shit, I guess. Or, I don't know what bitches like. I just know how to mow down cloths.
Listen, you're Laley. Everyone says good things about him. He was a talker.
Fuck do you mean, talker?
We've heard testimony. People say he was charismatic, a nice guy to be around.
Yeah, he liked to chat up the natives. Share leaflets. Squeeze a bit of kit tass here and there. Great fucking idea that turned out to be.
He points towards the yard.
If Laley was here, he would spare the lot of you. Maybe shoot one for show. But me, I'm not a big fan of public affairs, clay monkey. I'll gun every one of you down for what you did.
Ready to open fire, Major. At your command.
Your colonel did not deserve to go out like that. I promise. I promise I will find his killer.
Find his killer. Cop, his killers stand right there, shitting their pants, and you're standing in the way, protecting them.
They didn't.
The woman holds to her side, teeth rattling.
Shush. Blood's all gone out now. Not long to go till the rattle starts. One down, girl. 7 to go.
This did nothing. You think you were onto something? You just wasted time. Please, act.
The Wild Pines rep does not approve of this.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
He laughs. It's a hollow laugh.
He isn't just boasting. He really doesn't care. Back out of this now, or it'll get bad.
Okay, let me just say one thing.
Fucking waste this fuck!
The woman squawks. Where's Claudia? She can explain this.
Who the fuck is that?
Claudia, the woman upstairs, where is she?
She left!
Art, what the hell are you doing here?
What am I doing? My fucking establishment is under fire! You know how much windows cost?
What do you mean she left?
She left! Her room's cleaned out! Right before these assholes showed up!
We should have arrested her.
The lieutenant whispers, his eyes still on the armed mercenaries.
You can feel how upset he is with himself. Just for a second. Then the fear takes over and he's back in the moment.
Oh, interesting.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one!
Let's just go ahead and use all our stuff. Let's get all the way up. You're all drunk? Look at yourselves. Think of an argument. Oh, jeez. You're all drunk. Look at yourselves.
Yes. So what?
Yeah? So what? You should be drunk too. It's insane how long it's been since your last drink. Get one in you right now.
Your judgment is impaired. You'll regret this.
Nah. I'm clear as day. Fucking government-ordained super soldier.
Enough already! What is this? We didn't come here to fucking chat!
The woman's voice is furious.
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
The outburst is accompanied by yellowish saliva around his mouth.
Now, you got them both off-piste. He's foaming mad at her.
Got them arguing, which is good. Okay, rhetoric. Let's see if we can level up rhetoric. Oh man. Oh man. Who'll be texting me? It's my sister. Alright, rhetoric. Alright, let's dump some points. 42%. Okay, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. I think this is 8 or higher. Here we go.
Alright, here we go. This is an illegal tribunal. Krenner would never sanction this. Who's the commanding officer? Take your pick. Really? None of this looks like it's going to do anything but piss him off.
Just to be clear, are you officially in charge of these units after the death of your colonel?
Me? I fucking told you. I'm a Crenell Major with 15 years of live combat experience. When my colonel gets hanged by clay monkeys, I lead the platoon on a retaliation strike.
So you're the highest ranking of the three of you.
Nah, I just have the biggest gun.
Hold on. What's the highest rank in Cornell?
King Reaper.
As the leader of this group, reconsider your actions. This does not need to end in bloodshed.
You're right. But you see, I want it to end in bloodshed.
Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something else, and his hand is off the gun. This did something. Now fire. Fuck them up. Do it. The muscles on your back tense up.
Hand-eye coordination. 58%. Is that what we do, guys? Hand-eye coordination? We shoot him? Yeah, it seems like that's where we're going. Seems like that's what's up. Jeez. Oh, what up? Wishy Fence in chat.
A small explosion expels the bullet from the chamber. With a puff of smoke, it hits the man square in the chest, producing a soft clicking sound in the armor.
Go ahead. Have another try.
Yeah, let's go for it again. 42%. We can do it.
This time feels different. You aim high, as if pulled by a magnet. Your hand goes numb from the explosion, and a plume of smoke erupts from the gun.
Look through the smoke rising from the barrel.
The smoke drifts west with the wind. You hear the plaza erupt in violence, slow, like a waterfall in reverse.
Look at Cordner.
There is a hole in his cheek. He's not smiling anymore. He stumbles backward, eyes filled with disbelief, gurgling.
Muttering something unintelligible.
To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady, but the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly.
Kim, where's Kim?
From the corner of your eye, you see the lieutenant raise his pistol and aim it at Rude.
Okay. Reaction speed. We're just gonna use them all up. 42%, here we go.
You leap left. A swarm of angry lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of tucks.
Joy, I am alive.
The man tilts his head, trying to see through the clearing smoke for the next shot.
God, please.
The lieutenant says quietly, without trembling. He aims, face pale. Oh, and she's pointing her gun.
2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it misses. You hear a scream behind you.
Who screamed?
Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers.
Geysers, but sure.
Oh God, watch out! You see 2 crazed eyes stare at you through all the smoke and the panic. With blood gushing from his face, the man raises his pistol at you. Then he squeezes the trigger.
Look him in the eye.
The look of vengeance, framed in blood, lips shaking. This is the last thing he'll do on Earth. But he will do it. He is your end. Here it comes. Death.
Here we go. Double sixes. I saw Kim move.
You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire, and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Everything goes dark. A distant blur as you recede into it.
Listen through the darkness and the pain.
The Hardy Boys are screaming, fighting, dying. Someone jumps over you. Nearby gunfire shatters glass.
This is wild. This is not what I expected at all.
Stop! The cop! Protect the cop! He's down!
What do I see?
You're bleeding out.
Nothing. Darkness. Blurring lights of pain. Out of it, a silhouette emerges, crouching over you, a familiar voice filled with urgency and fear. There's a white shadow that smells like apricots. It's always there.
Stay with me.
You feel burning hot tears streaming from your eyes. You said I have a vast soul. Do I have a vast soul?
Yes, keep talking.
The
You
lieutenant
hear me?
the
Stay
lieutenant-
awake.
The lieutenant pushes down in your wound, hard.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And a cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere far away, almost gone. When suddenly, you sense something behind him. A slender white shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising her pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands. Scream immediately. He's gonna die.
No! Kim!
No, you scream. Behind you, from your bloody lips, your eyes are full of fear. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant turns around and fires, his body falling on yours in the course of the motion. You hear a faint scream, a woman's. Then the sound disappears, like someone pressed stop on the tape. The woman is gone. So is Kim. Then the whole world.
Fall into total darkness.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
No, let me back into the fight.
The fight? There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours. Hurting. Moaning in his sleep. And rotting. And being disinfected. And smelling of drugs. And feeling saliva in his mouth. Drifting in painkillers. Thrashing in his wound sleep.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call. It was him. He is the infernal engine. He never stops. He only gets worse.
We just got shot and maybe died.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket. It turns double, then triple, from the pain.
Kim,
Sunrise, Parabellum.
the lieutenant says, is in the middle of the freshly cleaned room, with the fan above his head like a halo. His face is covered in bruises. Why did you say sunrise?
Sunrise, Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying.
Is it war today?
The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say.
He looks out the window.
I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely.
Good.
Yes, we have also completely failed, but that's okay.
The room, it's clean.
Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day.
How long have I been out?
2 days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse, and drink water.
How bad am I hurt?
Reasonably bad. You were shot in the left quadriceps. That's your thigh. The outer side, thankfully, no major arteries were nicked. The bullet was removed and a bacterial infection treated with mercurochrome.
Can I walk?
We will see.
If it's possible, then by pure willpower alone, you are going to have to become a psycho-locomotor.
Are you hurt?
Not very. I have a concussion from that woman beating me with the butt of her gun. I tried to not move too much. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see her coming. Stupid of me.
I'm a psycho-locomotor.
Good. You'll need to be. Whatever that is.
Has anyone from my station been to see me?
No.
A man and a woman sit in the front seat of an armored motor carriage. The woman is driving. The man lights a cigarette. Jean Vicmer is his name. The asphalt vanishes under the wheels of the machine. Ahead, harbor cranes rise to the sky. Back to that shithole, he says.
Isn't that strange?
I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site.
Odd. You haven't seen any, have you?
I'm sure they're worried about you.
If not my station, then who treated me?
I did.
Thank you.
No need.
Okay.
Easy now.
The lieutenant turns double again, before your eyes. An orange hue of pain.
How are you?
Feel fantastic. Let's rock.
He nods.
What happened?
What happened? You shot the major in the face. A firefight ensued.
Is he dead?
Yes.
A blood-stained killer.
I'm a killer.
You're an officer of the RCM.
He continues without waiting for a reply.
As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you. He missed, or you dodged.
I dodged.
Then I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. Glenn did not survive.
There's a pause.
This is not the first person to die in his place. He goes on.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo did not make it. They both died before they made it to intensive care. Titus survives. So do Alain and the musician. I forget his name.
Eugene?
Yes. He's still alive too.
Nod.
You were bleeding out by then. I think you said something about your wife, and you warned me. I was able to disarm one of them, the Pole, before she got a jump on me.
That could have gone way worse. You did well. That is surprising, because this feels like I completely failed, Marbles.
Thank you.
This feels like I got the wrong ending for the game. Like there was too much going on, and it was one of those, like, oh, if you hadn't, like, screwed up so many times in the past, this could have gone okay.
I killed her. And that's what happened.
And they're dead, the rest of the mercenaries? All the Hardy Boys plus Kim could have died. So we saved 2 plus Kim, right? Yeah, how many casualties on the Union side total?
5. Glenn, Theo, Shanky, and Angus. The fat one. He took a lot of bullets. And Elizabeth too. Elizabeth Beaufort was her name. The gardener.
She did not make it?
No, she bled out before Everard's surgeon could help her. Everard sent his personal doctor, but a costly loss for the Union. She was being trained for leadership.
If I would have presented the theory better to their leader...
She never had a chance. She should not have been there in the first place. There was no way to convince them.
Stop this line of thought now. You're too broken for ghosts.
And they're dead, the rest of the mercenaries?
Everard had their bodies returned to Crenel for a funeral. The company is yet to retaliate.
Why?
Because we deterred them? Or Joyce did? Maybe the harbor in full lockdown is too costly a target. Or maybe...
He breathes in the fumes, thinking.
Maybe they are simply taking their time and will attack soon. I don't know.
I thought you only smoked 1 a day.
This is the one.
And that's...
all.
It's a total shit show, Kim.
Yes, officer. 7 people are dead. It's not a success.
+1. Ruby.
But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized. Yet. And we are still alive. Both of us.
You're not wrong, Kim.
His smoking. His hunched back. You have it worse. But he took a real beating. That cigarette has medicinal purposes.
Ouch.
It's not ouch time yet. You just got the Dramamine pill an hour ago. Wait until it wears off.
What happens now, Kim?
I honestly don't know.
You don't know?
We can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. And Joyce has left too.
Joyce is gone?
Yes, she left yesterday morning. To meet the board of Wild Pines, or that is what I've heard. There's a pin somewhere in the machine that keeps Connell from sending in a death squad.
He looks out the window.
Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone. And Classio too. We really should have arrested her, you know?
Wait, you checked? She's really...
Guard confirmed she left 20 minutes prior to the tribunal showing up.
Who did it then, Kim? Who killed the hanged man?
I don't know. I think the dangerous theory you presented on Classio was wrong. We have not found a motive or a weapon for her. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
The goddamn footprints.
Yes, God curse the footprints, not solving the case for us. Au diable.
There are all these bunkers and applications. The miracle hasn't happened yet. It's not over yet.
He does not know what to reply. Looks out of the window, then back at you.
You know what I think about solving crimes?
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
Solving crimes is hard.
It really is very hard.
He sounds surprisingly weary.
You're not ready to give up, are you?
No. Are you ready to limp?
I'm ready.
Good. Where do you want to limp to?
A gust of wind blows in from the bay. The duraluminum box around you vibrates imperceptibly. A familiar cold, a red thread on the roof upstairs. Taut, plucked like a string by the gust.
We should check Classie's room upstairs.
Why not?
He extinguishes a cigarette on the sole of his boot. Interesting trick.
Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think of anything better.
Oh, I can still run. That's nice. Ow, that leg hurts. Maybe if you don't run, it'll be okay. Okay. I can walk. Looks like she's left something on the table.
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. A few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door.
I'm going to Kim's room. That's super important. I will go back.
I'm sorry. I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
A gift?
What could this gift be?
I am not drawing my gun. Yet. But I don't like gifts.
He says he's not, but his hand moves instinctively toward his holster as he studies the note. Just don't walk into another radio trap, okay? Relax. Not everyone is out to trap you.
Seems he left in a hurry.
It's hardly surprising.
Yeah, let's check Kim's room. I don't think I can go in Kim's room. Oh, except through this door, perhaps. Oh, don't run. Don't run. Gleaming white enamel. No bottles inside. Look, the door's open. You can walk right into Kim's room. Alarm set for 6:50 a.m. Medicinal supplies in the cupboard. Mercurochrome, a scalpel, antibiotics.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You make out notes on this and other recent cases.
I had Gart open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
Thought I was dead for a moment.
Back there on the plaza, I think you very nearly had a heart attack. Alcoholism has damaged you more than bullets have. We should go.
Well, I can run, it doesn't actually matter. I mean, sure, but... Is there anything else in here? I don't think there's anything else in here. Shame. His room is pretty small. Dang. Alright. Oh, as much as I love the flavor of not walking around because I've been shot in the leg, I love being able to play the game the way I want to more. I will run around. Man, I'm just so aghast at what's happening in the game. A red thread made of nylon leads out of the room and onto the roof. Let's inspect the...
This window is pristine, at least on the inside. A red thread has been taped to the glass using adhesive tape. It trembles ever so slightly in the cold wind.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
You've heard what happened. Got shot, angry. Red thread shows the trajectory.
Golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed.
What position are they in?
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth, a ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain. The red thread bisecting the room shows the trajectory of the bullet.
Where does it come from?
From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Where does the thread lead?
Maybe if you extrapolate all possible points of origin first, the thread will make sense.
Inspect the ghostly figures.
The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
Have a look at point A prime, the roof.
Ruby ruled this out vehemently. The shot would have been heard from downstairs, where no one heard it. The likelihood of A prime has fallen drastically. You may be looking for a sniper. The shot had to come from a greater distance, beyond A prime. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Extrapolate the radius to include all of Martinez.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
More precisely?
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Have a look at B prime, the boardwalk.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account. This would explain why no one heard the gunshot. The bullet came from far away.
Have a look at B double prime, Land's End.
1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
Have a look at B triple prime, the islet.
1 kilometer away, a point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated viewer. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 8B and 33A. The angle would have been extreme and access to the islets is questionable, but it is a possibility. Then there's the thread the witness left. She did have a first-hand view of the event. Perhaps she found something in the outer reaches of her memory of it. You need to inspect it again.
I've extrapolated all the points of origin. Now where does the thread lead?
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof. B triple prime. The island in the bay.
Should that tell us the shot came from the islet?
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
There are ruins on that islet, a sunken sea fort. I saw it through the coin-operated viewer.
I remember.
How does she know how to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass. It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
I just don't know.
Indeed. Neither do I.
This is one of the few places in Martinez we haven't been to.
So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
You seem unenthusiastic.
I just haven't gotten a lot of sleep these past few days.
He doesn't really believe this will yield anything.
Maybe we need to go to the island?
The wind blows in from the open window. The lieutenant sighs, looking into the cold distance across the water. He is trying to justify it to himself.
I think I'm gonna say I'm going to the island, are you in? But I'm curious. Yeah, are you in?
Of course, of course. I mean,
Takes a second to gather himself, then says,
how do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone.
maybe someone in the fishing village can help? The clump of houses on the coast?
Maybe. There were boats there. We should ask around. Let's go.
Blink. Okay, let's get on the porch. See if that helps us at all. The thread is tied to the antenna. Okay. Back downstairs we go. Alright, actually this seems like a good moment for a break. I know this one was a little bit longer, but I'll be back in just 2 or 3 minutes. I just need a second to grab some water. Be right back, folks.